Hey, hello. It's Tuesday. And of course, I think I just had a technical glitch. So, I need my Facebook friends that are out there. Give me a hey. Oh, Wendy Little just said hey from Facebook. So, I think I'm okay. Um, it showed I wasn't going live in Facebook. So, I don't know what happened there, but I was scheduled to go live in Facebook and now I'm here. Okay. Good. Good. I see another I see Minnesota. Yay. Um okay, so Facebook must be okay. I was like, where's Facebook? And I thought maybe Facebook might have screwed something up. So, okay, good. Okay, Facebook is having an off night. Yeah, that's for sure. Facebook always has some weird hiccups for me. But anyway, well, it's Tuesday and we're here. So I'm super glad you guys are all joining. Look at that. Lots of people coming in. We got Cincinnati, we got Colorado, we got Janesville, Wisconsin. Um, oh, Shannon says no notification. Well, that's because either I screwed up or Facebook screwed up. So sorry about that, Shannon. But Shannon knows that if it's Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, she should tune in. So, oh my gosh. You guys' temperatures are killing me. 98 degrees in Washington. Like that has to be record setting, Kathleen. It never gets that hot, does it, in Washington? That seems really, really hot. Um, and it's hot all over the place. And shout out to our Texas friends down in the Houston area. That looked horrible as well. So crazy weather we got going on, right? Um, crazy, crazy. And yeah. Hello, I see Beloit, Wisconsin checking in. I see more Wisconsin. Shannon. Yes, ma'am. I love Tuesdays with InkyStamper. Well, I love Tuesdays with Shannon's because it's Wednesday, but you might be at a Tuesday morning. I can't even repeat the joke right, but yeah. Um, it's inside joke. Sorry there. Okay, good. Wendy got notified for both Facebook and YouTube, so maybe I didn't screw it up. I don't know. But anyway, so yay. I think we might have some brand newbies here. So if you're brand new and you haven't seen us before on a Tuesday Night Live, say hi, everybody. Welcome the newcomers. The reason why we might have newcomers is because we were on Craft Roulette last Friday. Did everybody watch? It turned out okay. I was slightly nervous at the beginning. I'm like, Dutch door. I don't know what a Dutch door is. And after I looked up Dutch door, I'm not really sure I did Dutch door right. So, look, I first saw you on Craft Roulette. So look. Oh, no notification. So you never know. You never know. Yeah, we got some new people, definitely. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, I was on Craft Roulette last Friday, and oh, I was supposed to draw a name tonight. Okay, forgive me, because I might not be able to draw a name live tonight. Um, unless Kim can help me out and maybe draw a name for me. I totally just spaced that. We had said that if you had submitted a card by what was it, Sunday night on Inspiration, that you would win a prize. I just spaced that. I can definitely do it after the show tonight, but I'm not gonna be able to do it live. Darn it. I didn't prepare properly. Sorry. And I just remembered it now. Okay. So, but we are going to make a card tonight. And did you guys see? I kind of gave it away last week, and then a couple people did on Craft Roulette this weekend. They did sharks. They did Jaws for Shark Week. And I was like, that is hilarious because I was going to do sharks this week. for Shark Week because I saw it was Shark Week and I like Shark Week. So I thought it'd be fun to do sharks. So we're going to do sharks. And I have a fun technique. I don't know that I've mastered it. I have to say, I don't know that I've mastered it, but I have a backup plan in case everything goes wrong. Yep. So, Wendy, thank you. Wendy says, welcome to all the first timers. This is a wonderful place to be. We're here every Tuesday, unless I announce I'm not going to be here Tuesday. And we'll talk about next week because next week's going to be a little bit different, but fun, but different, but fun. Okay, without further ado, shark. Who has their shark? Love the shark. We're going to use shark. We're also going to use the fish out of the fishing boat. And I've had a couple requests for a few things, so we're going to do some of that too. Awesome. So let me pull up my other thing. Here we go. There we go. Yay. So wow, we've got quite a bit of people. So I have both. That is great because you'll want to play with both. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to start out with making a background. And this is the part that, Chelsea's really hoping it's going to go well, but you never know. So I just have a clear, you can barely see it because it's clear. I have a clear, drinking glass. Short, not tall. Don't want a tall one. I'll tell you why later. I got a little bit of water. Basically fill up the bottom with water there. And then my magic ingredient. No, it's not Dawn Power Spray. You could probably use Dawn Power Wash in this too, but I did regular Dawn. Okay, and I'm just going to put in, I don't know, fair amount of Dawn. I don't know if there's, kind of like baking. I don't know if there's any measurements to this, but just some Dawn soap and some water, right? And it's kind of blue right now, but that's only because the Dawn is blue. You could get clear if you wanted. We're actually going to add more blue to this, but you can see, at least you can see it. It's not completely clear, but there's just a few bubbles in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add reinker. So this is Lisa Horton ink, reinker. I'll tell you what color it is in a second. I'm just going to shake it up real good. Kathleen Moore is eating watermelon and watching to cool off. Nice. I have Deep Ocean here. Deep Ocean. And I'm going to put, I counted earlier, I put 9 drops in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to give one more for good measure. 10. So I put 10 drops in. Now those reinker bottles, they have a ton of ink in them. So you're gonna have a ton of ink. Now look how nice and dark blue. Can you see that? I think you can. Nice and dark blue that is. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna get some white cardstock. And by the way, I might make a mess tonight. It's okay, right? It's Tuesday night. We're all friends. We can make messes amongst friends, right? So what I'm gonna do next, I have this straw here and I stirred it up, right? What I'm going to do next, watch this, is blow bubbles. Has anyone ever done this before? So I'm going to blow bubbles. And look at those bubbles. You see those bubbles? They're coming over the top of the cup. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cut it off with my paper. And I'm just going to let it settle by itself for a second. And then I'm going to blow more bubbles. And I probably should have made this a small piece of cardstock, but I got my 8.5 by 11. Now, you're probably wondering, am I using any special cardstock? I am not. This is just 110-pound white cardstock. I did try like 65-pound cardstock, and it almost got too wet. Do you know what I mean? But if you can see, let me zoom in here. Let me zoom in. Do you see how these bubbles are bursting and leaving a really cool pattern on my paper? Isn't that fun? Super fun. Super fun. So let me go again. And then more bubbles. And just kind of scoop them off. Now you can take a spatula too. I've seen that. But I just decided scooping them off was just as easy. But I love the look of this like bubble paper. I just think it's so cool for like Shark Week, you know? And again, just let it settle, and you're going to get bubbles all over your paper. You can even like cut it off with your straw, maybe. Again, I told you this might or might not be a good session tonight. But look how fun that is. And the more ink that gets in the bubbles, the more ink that gets on your paper. It's kind of fun. It's really kind of fun. So can you see that now? Might have to bring it up a little closer. Do you see that? You see all the bubbles? Oh, what's funny is you can definitely see my ring light in the picture there. But you can also start popping some of the top ones if you want. I recommend that you don't pop the ones right next to it, but the soap kind of like makes it go all over the paper. How fun is that? We plop the paper over the bubbles in the glass. Wow. We did more than one color too. Never tried this, see? Done this a long time ago. Good to know, yeah? If you keep blowing on it just a bit until it flowed over the cup on the paper. Yeah, so the only thing is I don't want to get, I can get spatters, but I don't want to get big globs of water. There, look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's so cool. It's so cool. Now, this is going to have to dry while we get our sharks ready, but we should be good for that. But look, I mean, if you watch it, if you watch how it's like going, do you see how it's going? Isn't that cool? All those are almost popped up there. Could pop some of these. And then this is just going to dry. So we can put this to the side, and you guys can just watch pops, just watch water dry on the paper. Let me zoom out here. Whoop. So we'll put this to the side. I've kind of made a mess, but I thought it'd be fun to try. So we are trying. Okay, so that is my Shark Week background paper. Exciting, exciting. Watching bubbles dry better than paints. Exactly, exactly. It's kind of what I was going for. But I think it's fun because the soap kind of moves the bubbles around. Now, people, I tried it on watercolor cardstock. Here, let me show you watercolor cardstock because people will ask me, what about watercolor cardstock? I tried it on watercolor cardstock. I'll do it again. It just didn't have the same effect. It's almost like it soaked right in because that's what watercolor cardstock kind of does. This kind of sets on the surface. So let's do watercolor cardstock real quick. Let me show you. And maybe it'll be wrong because maybe it will work, but when I tried it earlier, it just kind of all soaked into the paper. But look at that. Look at that. Okay, well, let's do both. Let's see. This is experiment. So this is regular, and this is watercolor cardstock. Is that fun? Look how fun that is. It's just super fun. Tammy, I can see your comment now, but I don't know what your comment was before. And I see hello and I see wow. So, but yeah, it is like my watercolor paper, do you see this? Is totally curling. So that's interesting as well. Oh, are there two pieces there? Oh, there's two pieces there, but the top one is definitely curling. I don't know. I just don't think it looks quite as nice, but we'll see. We'll see. We're making a mess tonight. That's definitely what we're doing. And again, we're going to watch soap bubbles dry because that's what we're doing. I think it's so fun. Super fun. Okay. So while we do that, let's get some sharks out. Oh, good. I have another die. Didn't like. Oh. Okay, maybe I want that die. Okay. And let's see. We're definitely gonna need. Oh, we're gonna need some algae, I think. We're gonna need some other fish. So, one other backup plan I had in case this went really awry. And again, you have to know, sometimes I practice things, but a lot of times I don't. I did this, I don't know, 7 o'clock to see what I thought of it, and it looked okay. So I was like, okay, we'll go for it. But I had a backup plan in just in case. So let's see. Do I want to do one shark on this card or a couple sharks? Maybe I'll do a couple sharks. Okay, I need to tape my paper down. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun watching soap bubbles dry? Now look, see how this is just all, like the watercolor paper is not anything, but look how cool the non-watercolor paper is. And again, just drawing over there, just drawing. And hopefully all of that fun dark blue stays. That's my hope. But again, who knows? Who knows? Could kind of. It's so fun. It's so fun, like popping bubbles, moving bubbles. Okay, dry. I did take a heat gun to it, just so you know. I tried a heat gun, and it kind of muddled the whole paper. So I was like, okay, no heat gun. So let's just see what it does when it dries on its own. Again, this might be a total, I'm supposed to use glossy cardstock. Okay, well, maybe if we had glossy cardstock. Do I have glossy cardstock? I don't know if I have glossy cardstock. I could see if we have glossy cardstock. Then it might not soak into the paper. I bet that's why you want to use glossy cardstock. So let me check real quick if I got glossy cardstock right here, and I do not see any. Nope, no glossy cardstock. I tried. Okay, but I got sharks, and I got regular cardstock, so we'll see. What if you use the heat gun on the back side of the paper? Maybe that would help. I just hope that pattern stays, but as it's drying, it's like, doesn't look like it's staying. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, I said I might mess this up. Some Tuesdays I do really good, and some Tuesdays we just experiment, and tonight is that experimental kind of night. I could use photo paper too. Definitely photo paper. Do I have any of that down here? I don't think so. But I have sharks, and I have a backup plan in case. Okay, so fail. It's a fail. But see, I fail so that you guys don't fail. See? And we all learn. The one I did at 7 o'clock, that's going to be dry here in a second. This is the one I did at 7 o'clock. Look at that. If I can get it to look like that, that's what I want. And if this doesn't look like that, I'm going to use this one. I didn't do anything different. I just let it sit. So, why do you say you failed? I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens with this. We'll see what happens. But isn't that other one pretty? Super pretty. So I thought, okay, we'll go with it. Okay, so I've got 3 sharks because I think 3 will be fun. And I like doing things in 3s. So I got 3 sharks. I'm gonna take this watercolor one. Just see, I don't like the watercolor paper, so it's going away. Bye-bye. And I'm gonna clean up my space, and we'll see if this one survives over here. It's like shrinking. It still looks really cool. But I don't know if it's gonna survive. I like the other one. You guys keep watching the paint dry over there. And we'll go forward. Okay, here we go. So, I got dye, shark, and interesting. You know, those little cutting pads that I need to run through my cutting pads are gone. Huh. What did I do with them? Ah. Back of me. I'm like, well, that's not going to cut itself. So run this through, make 1 shark. Super fabulous. Look at the shark. 2 sharks. Do you ever come to CKU convention for classes? CKU in what state, Tammy? I think you are, why do I want to say you're like Nebraska, Arkansas, something Midwest. Where are you at? I am going to be at Scrap Expo in Schaumburg, which is by Chicago, in a month. But not CKC that I know of. I have not signed up for one of those yet. Not sure the ink will dry well on glossy or photo paper. Dye ink would smear. What about like alcohol ink? We used to do alcohol ink on glossy paper. I bet that would work. Have you ever done this with different color ink to make something besides water? What did you make? I did not. I'm in Oklahoma, but I went to one in Denton. Is that Denton? What state is Denton in? I'm not familiar with Denton. I don't know. I'm not great at geography. Oklahoma, though. I knew you were like Arkansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma. Okay, as this is drying, I'm getting kind of sad, but we'll see how this turns out. Texas, yes. I did use alcohol inks on photo paper. That would be cool. Of course, not what I pulled out today. But again, I have a backup plan. This is dry. We can just imagine that this is what you watch dry, because this looked cool. So we'll see. We'll see if this works. Again, I think it's just the, maybe it was too wet. Maybe I needed more soap, less water. I don't know. So we'll have to figure it out. Okay. I'm going to color my sharks, and I'm going to color them with C1. Oh, Sheila's in Oklahoma too. Look at that. We got some Oklahomans in the house. Um, yeah, I don't know what that would take for me to get to Oklahoma from the Chicago area, like what kind of time frame. But yeah, and I don't know what time of the year it is because that also would play into whether or not that would be a decent time for us because we kind of have a pretty full calendar doing virtual lives, doing in-person lives, doing shows. We get a little crazy. So definitely we could look at it. But I do want to say in 2 weeks, in 4 weeks, we are going to Schaumburg, which is going to be super fun. And planning for that. Okay, this is C1, and this is definitely too light for my shark. So I'm going to add some C3 to him for sure. Oh yeah, he actually needs to be all C3 because C1 was just really, really light. And I'll add some C5 to him. Look. He's such a fun shark. Oh my gosh. So fun. So fun. I didn't zoom in to color, but sure you love seeing me color. Okay, so C3 for the sharks. Sometimes I stamp the sharks on gray paper so I don't color them. So I didn't realize that C1 was going to be so light. And then I'm going to add some C5 if I can find it. C5. Or not if I can't find it. C3, C3, C7. Oh, C5. Here we go. So I'm just going to add just along. Yeah. And then I'm going to come back in and blend. Okay. Come back in and blend with my C3. How's my bubbles looking? It's looking okay. It's looking okay. So for those of you that are new tonight, welcome. We normally craft here for, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes. And then we do a giveaway at the very end and I make announcements. And that is the night. So hopefully you will enjoy this. I try to experiment. I try to make different things every week. Again, this night might not be as good of a night, but super fun. But I have a backup plan because somebody asked me to show something tonight, and I am prepared to do such. So let's finish these cute little sharks here. And then get my darker, add some darkness to them. And I definitely have some announcements for what's going to happen next week. Super excited. Okay, there we go. There we go. 3 sharks. 3 sharks done. 3 sharks done. Let's show you on this paper what they're going to look like. Oh, look. How fun is that? How fun are these? I mean, that is super fun. Super fun. Now, again, I don't know what was different about my test paper versus this paper. Maybe if I added some more now. What if I added some more on top? Again, Just playing. And what if I smashed it with another piece of paper? Let's try. Let's try. Oh, that just made it messier. It just made it messier. But look, there's bubbles here too. Well, again, I have backup paper, what we made before. Again, we experiment, so we show you what you might or might not be able to do. So cool. There we go. And I've got bubbles everywhere. So let's clean this up. I knew that was also going to be a problem, making a mess everywhere. But look how fun that is. It's kind of fun swirly. Yeah. You never know until it dries. You are right. So let's keep going on the drying factor and see what happens. But super fun. Okay. Am I going to do seaweed? Maybe not seaweed, but I definitely want other fishies on here. So I'm going to make like a cluster of fishies. And I got a fish dye, so we don't have to hand fussy cut all these out. And I thought like a nice, like bright, maybe green. What color fish do you guys want to see in my ocean? And I will color the fish whatever colors you guys think I should color them. Let's go with that. Pick a color for my fish. Any color. Yellow. Green and yellow. That sounds good. Yellow, green, pink and purple. Said that, Jessie. Red, yellow, orange. Are you saying that we should go rainbow color? Okay, I think that's plenty. That's a line of fish. You could use those in the porthole dye. They would look great. They would look great. Purple, purple. No. Yes, rainbow trout. So silly. Okay, well, I saw green, I saw yellow, I saw purple. So let's color some up here. So let's go green. It's kind of a dark green, but I like it. A dark green is like a salmon, isn't it? I think. Man, I don't know my fish very well. Dark green. We'll go a few yellow. Look at that. That's nice. And I did see a purple. Yep, I'm still seeing purple. So people are telling me purple. Let's see what I got. I don't know that this marker is going to make it. What color is that? VO4. Got VO4 over here. Nope, I'm going to have to go this color. Cool. Cool. Awesome. So we got green, yellow, and purple fish. I'm not very zoomed in, all right, am I? So let's zoom in. Oh, am I already zoomed in? Oh, there. Zoom in. Green, yellow, and purple fish. It's like one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Look how fun this is kind of drawing. Do you see those like spatters? It's kind of interesting. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, I might need a half an hour for drying time over here, but we'll see. That's why I did that part first. Super fun. And maybe I try using the heat gun. I got it plugged in case I needed it. I actually got plugged in for something else as my backup project. which I still might do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut my fish. Oh, I'm zoomed. I need to unzoom. Unzoom. There we go. First time here from Pennsylvania. Welcome, Linda Faber Wilhide. Welcome. Super glad that you found us. I'm wondering if you found us from Craft Roulette or how you found us. But yes, we have a lot of new people, I think, tonight from Craft Roulette, which is fun. I'm going to be die cutting here for a moment because I've got 9 of these little fishies to do. And they're tiny. And I wanted to do them in like little schools of fish because I think that would be fun. Everything's in 3s on this card. I don't know. There's some sort of rule about 3s. I like 3s. I think 3s are fun. I think odd numbers are fun. But you can do however many fish you want on your card. You can have the shark eating the fish. Yes, it's Shark Week. I'm not exactly sure. I just know that everyone talks about Shark Week, and John Cena, of all people, is hosting Shark Week this week. But I think they play like, do they play like Jaws? I think I saw Jaws was on the other night. So, and History of Sharks. What did you say? Not sure how I found you, but happy I did. Look at that. Well, look at that. Well, happy that you found me too. Maybe one of your friends had told you about us, but it's super fun. We just have fun, and if you stick around, we give prizes at the end. We have announcements at the end. I'm going to tell you about my fabulous week next week and what fun we're going to have next week. And it won't involve soap, and it won't involve bubbles. And it won't involve, well, it might involve water. But not soap and bubbles. Can you imagine watching Jaws in the water on a float? No. That would be scary. I did watch Jaws when I was little. I don't know. I think it was the original Jaws. And like it was like we used to go to the beach in Lake Michigan, and I don't think there's sharks that live in Lake Michigan, but I was scared of Lake Michigan. I don't think there's sharks in Lake Michigan. Never heard of any sharks in Lake Michigan, but I was pretty scared to go in the water after seeing Jaws. But again, I really don't think Lake Michigan has sharks. Okay, here we go. We've got sharks. I'm going to still see if this dries. We're going to do one other small project too, but look how fun these fish pop off this page. Oh, super fun. Now you could also do this as a scrapbook page. That would be super fun. We're going to turn it into a card, of course, but you could do this as a scrapbook page. We could even do it as a big card. I mean, super fun. I manage a swimming pool and we watched Jaws for a dive-in movie. Scuba divers sneaking up and grabbing people's feet. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. There have been so many sharks this year. There have been a lot of shark attacks. Look at that. These are fun sharks though, aren't they? Loving this. I know what I'm making this weekend. Yeah. Well, hopefully your bubbles turn out nice. Again, it's just regular dish soap, water, and reinker. Try different reinkers. Maybe I need a different reinker. But I used the same reinker on that other page, and it turned out pretty cool. So we'll see. Okay, I have had a request to show how to use InkyShrink panels, right? And I thought, what a great way to do it than on Shark Week, right? So InkyShrink panels, you get 6 panels for $2.50 in our store. And yes, it's like that other shrink material, but this is specific for stamping. And these have you might try I don't know that it would soak in, but the bubbles on this might be really cool. But there's a frosted side and then there's a glossy side. I like to stamp on the frosted side and then see the glossy side for my image. So, and the frosted side takes the ink much better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stamp my shark, which went where? Oh, here. I'm going to stamp my shark on the InkyShrink, and we are going to have some fun with InkyShrink. I thought I'd make some earrings, but I couldn't find earring backings or earring hoops right before the show. So I might have to do that later. But look, you just stamp it right on there. And let's do one more, just in case we want to do earrings later. I don't know what size these are going to be. They might be too small for earrings, but maybe not. Maybe not. Look at that. 2 sharks. 2 sharks on the InkyShrink. And then I'm just going to let that dry for a moment. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some color to it. I'm going to add C3 to it. You can also color this with pencils. Works really well. Actually, it's not. My alcohol markers not showing up quite. You know what? I might need a colored pencil. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Oh yeah, much better. And they're going to shrink, so the color's going to intensify a little bit more once it dries. But do you see this? I'm just basically coloring it. And coloring. That's all you guys have seen me do tonight is color, ink, color, ink, color, ink. Super fun. Look how fun this is. Now, you're like, okay, Chelsea, how are you going to cut those? How are you going to shrink those? Well, you're going to cut them with the die. My die cutter went where? Oh, off to the back. And just need to cut these a little bit smaller. They look like Bruce from Finding Nemo. They do. I didn't know his name, but they do look like Bruce from Finding Nemo. That is another great movie. Speaking of movies, I love me some Finding Nemo. I haven't seen Finding Nemo in a long time. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Mine. That go through? Went through for the most part. Might have small stuck spot. Well, you know what? You can just run it through again. It's the greatest part of having a die. So just line it up. Run it through one more time. Maybe twice for good measure. Forward and back. Woohoo! That one corner just doesn't want to cooperate with me. Okay, or we just snip it. There we go. There we go. Shark out of InkyShrink. Let's do the next one. Let's run this one a few times because we know we need to. Once through, twice through, 3 times through. How'd that one cut? Oh, much better. Same spot. Same spot. Snip right there. And then what we're going to do, you can get out either your embossing gun or your embossing gun or your, what I have, I don't know, I have this like heat craft tool, this guy. And basically what you're going to want to do I have my heat resistant tweezers? I sure hope I do. I got other tweezers. Okay, I highly recommend the heat resistant tweezers because you won't get super hot. And have an acrylic block nearby as well. And we'll go with this. So I just turn this on, and this will heat up really nice. And I'll try and hold it here so you kind of see how it heats. If I can. But it's going to, see how it's going to start to curl? See that one? Oh. And you just keep heating it. Just keep heating it. Just keep heating. Just keep heating. And then take your acrylic block and voila. Look at that. How fun is that? You see that? How fun is that? He's so tiny. Oh, I didn't put my hole in the top of him. See? I messed up for earrings. But so look at how tiny this is before heating and that's after heating. Isn't that fun? I know. Very fun. What kind of paper is that? So the kind of paper it is, it's called InkyShrink. InkyShrink panels. You get 6 panels for $2.50. So you can make all kinds of, this time let's put a hole in the top because I really want to make earrings and I forgot. So let's put a hole in the top. I'm just going to put it in his dorsal fin. I think that's what that's called, on the top of his dorsal fin right there. So I put just a little hole there. And then I'm going to heat it again. And again, I highly recommend the heat resistant tweezers. These tweezers are getting hot, but it's still doable. I also should have gotten a heat mat, but look at that. Look at that. He's just shrinking. He's just shrinking. Shrinking, 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 shrinking. And then, like magic, whoop. That was my bonus project for the day. Oh, look, I got some ink on my ink on there. I'll get that off later. Look how fun that is. Look how fun that is. So is the hole still there? Oh yeah, the hole is still there. You can barely see it, but the hole is still there. I probably would have gone a little bigger hole, but I can stick an earring hoop through it. Let me turn off this light, ring light. Look how fun that is. Look how fun that is for cute little shark earrings. Isn't that adorable? Adorable. Or on your card, you could put InkyShrink, or you could make your own shaker elements of sharks. Isn't that fun? Dorsal fin, yeah. Glue flat earrings, yeah. They would be cute as shakers in the porthole. Yes, definitely. Zoe loves doing these. I miss Zoe. Yeah, InkyShrink is super fun. All the little critters. So there you go. So 2 for 1 tonight. Now I'm gonna ditch these only because I like the one I did before the show. I like the one I did before the show better. So we're gonna make a card out of this, and who knows? We might even add these little guys. No, I'm gonna probably make these into earrings, but super fun. I wanted to show you those anyway. Okay. Yes. Hello, Mary Gun Fun. It is very fun. So, okay, so let me cut this into a card base. I make it bigger than make it bigger than an A2 today. We might go, I don't know, one of those crazy Mary Gun Fun sizes. I remembered one was like 5x7 or something. We could do a fun card, fun size card. Or I might do it tall. Let's see. So I'm just cutting this down. I mean, I think that's super fun with all those bubbles. You can do it this way, you can do it this way. I really like this way. So then you've got all of your sharks. Oh, how fun that is. You could even put one on a wobble if you need to. And then you've got all your little schools of fishes. Oh my gosh. This is so fun to play with. Okay, and then we just assemble, and then I have to get it on a base, but we can do that. I can even do that later. So let's figure that out, and then we will glue this on up, pop some. Oh, we're gonna need a sentiment. So start thinking about a sentiment. I should tell you what we have a choice of. I'll tell you that in a second while we glue this. What do you guys think? What do you guys? 6x6, A9. A9 is that crazy card. This might be an A9. See, I could have done this for an A9. The movie could have been Jaws. I did see some people did Jaws for their movie this week. Some people did Shark Week. We talked about that. And I was like, man, they must have known that I was going to do Shark Week this week. Super fun. Place these guys right here. Place these guys right over here. 1, 2, 3. Super fun. And look how fast this came together. I need to measure this because now I'm wondering what size I'm at. I know I didn't really. I just cut the size. Cut it. Where's my? Got my T-square right here. Let's see. So I'm at 5 inches by 7 inches. 5x7 was like an A6, maybe. Mary would know. But I'm at like 5x6 or 5x7. What size card is that? Is that the one? No, that's not the A9. I think the A9 is at 8.5 by 11 folded in half. Be close, but no. A7. Keep on swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I think that would be super fun. Sentiment. Look how fun this card is, though. Like, it's so fun. It's so fun. It's so Mary Gun fun. I'm going to pop some of these, and then I know what you guys are gonna say. Put one on a wobble. Did you guys see? Did you guys see that on Craft Roulette? Shout out to you guys. I put my gnome on a wobble because I knew you guys would want a wobble. So I put one on a wobble. Actually, what if I did these two kind of together and put them both on a wobble? That would be fun. Okay, I'm going to glue those kind of together. Watch this. They're kind of together. They're brother and sister, brother and brother, something. And then I'm going to put both of them on one wobble. Super fun card. Look at that. There you go. You got two. Oh, you know what it is? This is not sticking. And you know why? Because the paper's a little wet. Let's try adding some glue to that. There we go. There we go. Now it's sticking. Look. Is that not fun? I need to figure out. So if it's 5 by 7, so I could fold an 8.5 by 11 in half and make a card base, I think. Yeah, because that would be 5.5. Yeah. Okay. Let's go this dark blue. Look at that. I'm just like craft roulette. Like, you got a card. I just need to cut this a little bit, but let's do it. Let's do it. Let's finish this card. And then we need a sentiment. And then we will do announcements. We will do prizes. And we will call it a night. And I love how this one guy's little tail just hangs off there. See, look at that. Totally doable. Totally doable. Uses a lot of our sheet that we made. Super fun. Okay, let me trim that a little. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. There we go. Look at that. Look how fun that card is. Oh my gosh. And there you go. You got a full card. Now, let's talk about sentiments. I got Totally Jawsome, Bite Me, Hope Your Day is Killer, Jaws Because, From Sea to Shining Sea, Have a Jawsome Birthday, Can't Wait to See You, Behind Every Smile There's Teeth. What do you think? I like that wobbly shark. I know the wobbly shark is fun. Fun. The background is the best water background I have ever seen. Aw, thanks, Julia. That was my prior to the show background because the one I did on the show was kind of bite me. Bite me. I know. Well, you gotta have bite me with a shark. Behind her, oh my gosh, all those sentiments are great. I know. I think Hope Your Day is Killer. Behind every smile, there's teeth. I mean, that is fine. Bite me. This has turned out beautiful. I know it has, hasn't it? I mean, it's super fun, super colorful, jawsome. Beatrice, hello, Melissa. Inside, bite me. Okay, so what on the outside? You're totally jawsome, and on the inside say bite me. The smile sentiment. Okay. Behind every smile, there's teeth. Behind every smile, there's teeth, and then on the inside, bite me. You guys are hilarious. Okay, let's do it. Behind every smile, there's teeth, and bite me. I need those two sentiments. Got it. That's what I love. Like, you guys, like, totally helped me design this card. Oops. And I was covering up my microphone a little bit there. Hopefully you guys still heard me. Or it was muffled, and you're like, why is she muffled? Okay, here we go. behind every smile there's teeth. Actually, I want it that way. So I need to stamp it with a little tail on that side. Yes. Okay, let me trim that. And then let me cut a little tail in that. Man, my fingers are blue. Keep looking at them and I'm like, oh, my fingers are blue. I wonder why. Yeah, all the ink we used tonight. But super fun. Super fun. Look, behind every smile there's teeth. Oh, and we're going to pop that up and trim it. And then on the inside, we're going to say, bite me. Because we can. Oh, and you know what? If you're giving this to someone, you could make these earrings and you could give the earrings on the inside. That would be super fun. This paper is still slightly wet and my pop-ups didn't want to stick either. Okay, trim that. Behind every smile there's teeth, and then on the inside, another piece of strip. I have all these strips kind of like pre-cut, ready to go, which is super nice. And I need bite me. Bite me. Man, I made a mess. I still need that ink. Bite me. Super funny. Super duper funny. Designed by you guys. And I might put that as at an angle. And then again, you could put your little earrings. If you were given your earrings with this card, give your little earrings. So there you go. Bite me, and then your little earrings. How fun is that? Behind every smile, there's teeth. So fun. I love how this is turning out. Thanks. Thanks. Dinner timer is going off. Be right back. Okay. Well, you will miss the announcements, but hopefully you will not miss prizes. Okay. Here we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to flip the camera around. I have made quite the mess, but let's flip the camera around. What'd you guys think? Cute card. Cute card. Thank you. Thank you. Let's remove. There we go. Look at that. I got stuff in the background. I got stuff in the foreground. I got stuff everywhere. At least I don't have blue all over my face. Just some on my fingers. Yeah. Turned out very cute. Yeah, I really like it as well. Super, super adorable. Look at that background. Can you see that fun ink? Oh my gosh. Look how fun that background is. It does almost look better in person. You are correct. It does. It's super wonderful. Anyway, okay. So that's our card tonight. Couple announcements. A very fun announcement. Mostly for me, but also for you as viewers. We we are going on a trip starting Saturday. We are going to very hot Las Vegas, where I heard it was 120 degrees today. We are going to Las Vegas. There is a show, but not for like normal customers. It's more of a wholesale kind of show where they're going to show us their new stuff. We're going to get to play. We get to buy. We get to see people. So, going to Vegas. I'm taking you guys along with me. I don't know when or where or how or what, but I will be posting from Vegas, and if I can go live and if there is good Wi-Fi, I'll go live. But yeah, Vegas baby. Yep. So, it's called Craft Utopia and it is in Vegas. And again, I think it was 120 degrees there today. So I'm going to be crafting, though, hopefully in air conditioning. So that's my plan. And my plan is to go live if I can and bring you along with me. So, yeah. Oh, and what's it called? It's called Craft Utopia. Um, Bring your bikini. Very funny. I am bringing a swimsuit. And I don't know. The swimming pool might be super hot. I don't know. Do swimming pools boil? I mean, you could probably boil in a swimming pool in 120-degree weather. Anyway, so I'll be drinking lots of water, trying to stay hydrated, trying not to melt. But yeah, it's going to be hot. So next week, Tuesday, we probably will not be live at our normal time, but we will try and post or tell you when we're going to go live, or you can always watch replays. So, don't be fooled. The air conditioning will make you cold. Yeah, probably. So let's see. I need to share my screen. And we're going to do 2 giveaways tonight. I am super excited about all the new people I see here. Let me share my screen. Bring this on. So, for all of you that are new, if you put in #shark in the comments, you will be entered into my drawing. That's all it takes. #shark. It's all lowercase, #shark. Put in #shark and you should be entered into my drawing. And it will randomly pick 2 winners for me tonight, which will maybe, I haven't figured out what you're going to win yet. That's the fun of it, is that you and I don't know what you're going to win until I actually mail it to you and you see. But it's normally very fun craft supplies, and or sometimes I give away my card. Tonight I'm not giving away my card because I really like this and I want to save this because I think it's pretty cool. So I'm not giving that away tonight. Sorry. But sometimes I give away my card. So come back here every Tuesday to see what we give away. We give away prizes every Tuesday, or at least we have been since we started doing this. So, 2 winners tonight, and let's see, is everyone in? #shark. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna. Oh, we got a lot of entries here. Okay, so I'm gonna draw. Whoop, whoop. Look at that, round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. Who's going to win tonight? Norma Gwen Watson. Norma Gwen, I think you are a new viewer to us. So Norma, what I need you to do is send me a private message and send me a private message with your address and that you were a winner tonight. I will make sure to get your prize out to you. So congrats, Norma. Look at Anthony showing up. Hi, Anthony. Okay, so I'm going to pick one more winner. You do not need to put your name in again. And Norma, I will send out your prize once you send me your address. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to draw again. I feel like we need like some fun music. Here we go. Ann Mativa. Hello, Ann Mativa. I saw you in here tonight. Awesome. And I'm pretty sure of your address, but if not, make sure you send me your address as well. Norma, congrats again. Look at her. She's like, thanks so much. Norma, was this your first time watching? Look at this. Norma. Oh, wrong one. Norma. Oh, she's gone. She's like, it scrolled. All you guys congratulating everyone. Thank you so much. There you go. So Norma, send me your address so I can get that out to you. And I'm pretty sure I have your address, but if not, make sure you send me your address so I can get that out to you. Let's remove that. And that's all. So I'm traveling to Vegas over the weekend, and everything starts with Craft Utopia on Monday. So, and it goes Monday through Friday. Exciting. So what I can share and all that, I will share. I am doing about 20 classes. About 20 classes. Some of them are small classes, some of them are big classes. And again, yeah. And I do see Teresa says, see you all next Tuesday. I hope I will be here Tuesday, but because I am traveling, I might not be here on Tuesday. It might be a different day. I'll try and make an announcement when I'm going to go live. But super. Oh, Norma, you don't know how to message me. Go to www.InkyStamperstore.com and say send a message. You can do that, or you can message me on Facebook, or you can send me an email at chelsea@InkyStamper.com. If you go to the YouTube information, all my links are up in there. Okay. Hopefully that helps you. Thanks, Norma. If not, I'll try and also find you if we don't connect. But anyway, okay, I'll be checking for you. This was lots of fun. Yay, I'm so glad we had lots of new people here tonight. So thanks, guys. I think I will have a good time next week. And again, hope to bring you some fun stuff. Hopefully Tuesday night, if not Tuesday night, for sure throughout the week. Okay? I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.